Hey guys, taking a little break from The Legend of Zelda rolls. Right. I E N G C movement. Whatever. I will probably forget those controls, if I'm being honest. But anyways, we're taking a break from Zelda to play some of the Sherlock Holmes games. As a clever individual, I do enjoy myself a little mystery here and there. Save. Music. How loud is the music? Ooh. That's good. 32-bit. Anti-aliasing. This is an older game. We can set all this to maximum. Ooh, yes. Master volume. Subtitles on. Bird camera off. Aim. Oh, we're gonna want a crosshair. We are going to want a crosshair. That should be fine. But anyways, we are going to take a break from Zelda. What did that say? I don't know. To solve the crimes of Jack the Ripper. Let's go. This is an older game, so the graphics are gonna
In the name of my health and yours,
be
Holmes,
dated.
stop smoking so much. There is more fog in our apartment than in the street.
Uh-oh.
You are right, Watson.
Is the game
but
louder
this
than me?
evening is never ending, and I have nothing to do but make smoke rings.
Perhaps a little tune on the violin.
Oops.
My heart is not in it tonight.
I'll fix it
Watson.
after this
Have you
cutscene.
noticed how this cigarette burns? Would you not say it is like a life being consumed? How many lives will end tonight in London? How many crimes will be committed within the life of a single cigarette? Ah, the vanity of existence. It is but complaints and smoke, the meagre panache of its sickly soul.
The tobacco is giving you very somber thoughts. I am certain that this inactivity will
I've never
not
played this
last.
game before.
Let's retire. You'll be in better humor tomorrow.
Reason speaks. Let's to bed.
Oh no. I probably should put a warning of blood, graphic violence. I mean, doesn't Twitch do that automatically, depending on the game you pick? Yeah, I hope it does. There is indeed some graphic content. Blood, reference to drugs. I think that's it. I think the game's PG. I think. PG-13. Or T. Yeah. The game's rated T, I'm pretty sure. Although I could be wrong. There is a high likelihood that it's rated M, based on who this game's about.
Lovely. We'll have a right good time. Wait, let me help you. Oh, it's my hair that pleases you.
We got Jack the Strangler. Aha! Jack the Ripper. I was scared there for a second. But it seems all the graphic content, for the most part, the bad stuff, happens off camera. So far. That could change.
The news is as dark as the sky.
If it happens, it
Holmes.
happens.
An inquest has been opened into the murder of a poor woman in the East End. The unfortunate girl was discovered last night, lying in the street, still warm. The murderer was filled with an incredible savagery. Oh, the article gave me shivers down my spine. The inspectors in charge of the case don't seem to have even the
This
slightest
cutscene
lead.
is so long.
A similar murder took place less than a month ago.
Ah, love. A romantic walk, a kiss in the moonlight, a polite refusal, a terrible anger, and a hanging.
This area of Whitechapel is a disgrace to London. The government should take serious note of what is going on there.
Whitechapel? This woman was found in Whitechapel?
Yes, indeed. Bucks Row, to be specific.
Then it was not
Bucks
a question
Row.
of romance, but of commerce. Unless these women actually take pleasure in the vice, the female nature is completely...
Holmes, do you hear yourself? A woman is dead under unspeakable circumstances. No less than any other, she was a human and one of Her Majesty's subjects. None of these streetwalkers of which you speak have any other way to survive but by selling their bodies. You know as well as I that our era is not a gentle one, and these women don't have much to look forward to. Some grace, if you would. Do not refuse them your compassion.
Do not say another word, my dear Watson. We shall leave immediately for Whitechapel.
To the scene of the crime?
No, I think it would be better to arrive there a bit later once night has fallen. At the moment, the spot will be overrun by police officers and spectators. It would be impossible to investigate properly.
Then where are we going, Holmes?
The best thing to do would be to head to the police station and attempt to get a copy of the preliminary reports.
But the
A
article
preliminary
in the Star
reports.
seem quite complete to me.
You must know, Watson, that journalists often draw conclusions from the facts without a proper understanding of how to do this delicate task. We must obtain the reports from the inspector in charge, as well as those from the coroner.
Very well, Holmes,
All right.
but all the same.
It seems to me that I have a map of London somewhere, Watson. Can you find it and locate Whitechapel while I get ready?
Oh.
You are too kind, Holmes. Searching through your mess?
So there's like 6 of these where's settings. Save. That's good. The voice volume needs to be turned down. There we go. Might as well turn the master volume down a little as well. So there's like 7 of these games made by people who make these. Who made the Sherlock Holmes games? Uh, that'd be a good thing to know. Oh well, I'm not sure. There's like 7 of these games. This one takes first in the timeline. Items, we got nothing. Dialogue. News is as dark as the sky, Holmes. Inquest has been opened into the murder of the poor woman. Everything we just talked about. Documents. Special edition, the Whitechapel Horror, the third crime of a man who must be a maniac. I wish there was newspapers in D&D. That would be great. That would be great. Now I feel like it's too quiet. Homer lured to by streets to be butchered. The latest victim identified. Opening of the inquest. Great local excitement. The victim of the latest Whitechapel horror, the woman who... Whitechapel horror, the woman who was found yesterday morning in Bucks Row, completely disemboweled and with her head nearly gashed from her body, was for a time completely unknown as the news of the murder spread. However, first, one woman and then another came forward to view the body, and at length it was found that a woman answering the description of the murdered woman had lodged in a common lodging house, 18 Thurall Street, Spittrel Fields. Women from that place were fetched, and they identified the deceased as Polly, who had... Oh, how do I highlight? Stairway to highlight. Who has shared a room with 3 other women in the place late as 2:30 on Friday morning in Whitechapel Road, opposed the church, and at the corner of Osborne Street, and at the quarter to 4, she was found within 500 yards of the spot murdered. The people of the lodging house knew her as Polly, but at about 7:30 last evening, a woman named Mary Ann Monk, at present an inmate of Lambeth Workhouse, the house where you work on Lambeth. Beth works at the house. Beth works at the Lamb House. Beth works at the Lamb House. Lambeth Workhouse. Mary Ann Monk. Mary and the Monk. Mary Ann Monk. Mary Ann Nicholas. What? That's not right. Mary Ann Monk. Mary Ann Nicholas. Also called Polly. Nicholas. Mary Ann Nicholas, also called Polly Nicholas. What the heck? Woman named Mary Ann Monk was taken to the mortuary and identified the body of Polly Nicholas. Mary Ann Nicholas. Okay. No notes. First person perspective. Ooh.
Well, well, Holmes has received some French champagne.
French champagne.
Card, a gift from a young admirer. Signed, Raoul d'Andrecy. Who on earth could that be?
Raoul d'Andrecy. Interesting.
Holmes's experiment table.
Yep, that's cool. Black.
The Adventure of the Dancing Men. I remember it well.
What happened?
The Adventure of the Dancing Men. I remember it well.
What happened? This is so fun. The way point and click doing it this way, third person's perspective. This is so fun. In game, you can change perspective. Oh, I could do that with the R key. Oh, that's great. Middle mouse button again to come back to third person. A space button for dynamic help. Now time to start the game. Find the map. Oh. I see things. Okay, what's up with this bag?
This is the coal bucket in which Holmes
Coal bucket.
keeps his cigars. What a funny idea.
Alright, there's a letter there I can't read, I don't think.
This is the coal bucket in which Holmes... This is how Holmes stores his post. Thank goodness his clients don't see this.
Oh. Well, that's fun.
Holmes uses this old Persian slipper to hold his pipe tobacco.
That's funny.
Colonel Gordon, during the last adventure of the
Colonel
resident
Gordon.
patient. Switzerland, a charming country. Perhaps Holmes and I shall investigate one day.
Perhaps. I was actually I was still reading that newspaper though. Of the Lambeth Workhouse. Beth works at the Lamb House. Together in April and May last. The deceased having been passed there from another workhouse on 12th of May, according to Monk, Nicholas left the workhouse to take a situation as servant blank at the... Is there supposed to be something there? I don't know. We can read that newspaper later. We'll have plenty of time. If we have information that seems like it would be in the newspaper, we'll take a... Bullet holes.
The Queen's initials done in bullet holes. Good old Holmes.
Victoria Romanoff. Veronica Ra. I don't know the Queen of England's name. I don't know what it was.
This is the harpoon that pierced the sailor Peter the Black. Bizarre little relic.
Bizarre little relic indeed. Anything of a map?
A map of London, at last. Let's see. The district of Whitechapel.
District of Whitechapel, right there. Before we do that, we have a few more things to explore. What? Is this 24 Baker Street? What is it? 24... I don't remember. Ah, man. My Sherlock Holmes knowledge is failing me. 2400 Baker Street. Close enough. I don't know what it is. I know it's Baker Street, and I know there's a 2, and I think there's a 4. What? Oh, I thought I saw someone. This game is full of jump scares. Typewriter, bed. Anything else? I haven't looked at this yet. Violin.
Holmes's violin. He doesn't play nearly enough, if you ask me.
Books.
Treaty on Cornish, the Celtic dialect of Cornwall. And here, medieval pottery. How can Holmes possibly read such things?
Have you found the map of London, Watson? Come, my friend, it can't be too far. Be sure to locate the police station in Whitechapel we must get to.
Understood, Holmes.
Alright. I've looked at everything, I think. Looks like it. Anything out the window? Nope. Alright, time to go. Police station.
I found the map, Holmes, and I was able to locate the Whitechapel police station.
Congratulations,
Yay.
Watson. Come, the game is afoot. You can read the article to me on the way. We have arrived, Watson.
We have arrived.
Whitechapel.
Not very bright, and what cold. Brr, a typical London morning.
Come, Watson, let's find this police station.
There he is. He just walked right by us. That's him. Right there. You.
Excuse me, my good man.
What? I know you.
I have nothing to ask.
Got a shilling, Gov.
I have nothing to ask.
I have nothing to ask.
You're in a rush, my pretty. Come, I'll have you done so quickly you'll only have time to pay.
Women on the street. she is in danger. Here's another one. This guy is suspicious.
I don't get a pension no more, and the landlord wants to toss me out.
Oh, it's so cold. Come, come. Let's warm up.
Alright.
Pardon me.
Jack
but
the
can you
Ripper
give me
likes
some
women.
information?
Misery is a terrible thing.
Did he kill men too? Or was it... I think he did. Murder and mutilation of a female. Don't know. Oh. Would you look at that?
Excuse me, my good man.
Out of the way, I don't like the look of you.
He doesn't like the look of me.
Then quickly, let's get to the police station.
But there's so much to do, so much to see.
Pardon me, but can you give me some information?
Oh, it's so cold. Come, come. Let's warm up.
Oh man, are all the women gonna be like this in this game? That's sad, actually. 1985. Wait, no. 1888 London was a sad time.
I have nothing to ask.
Was that like the time of the Great... That was after World War
Got a
II.
shilling, Gov.
Yeah, things were dark.
Burner Street.
Burner Street.
The Wasp's Nest. This pub looks rather seedy. Burner Street.
There's another woman. She's probably gonna wanna get some money to have a good time.
Pardon me, but can you give me some information?
If you're looking for a princess lover, you found her.
Alright.
Burner Street. Burner Street. I have nothing to ask.
Nothing to ask. Yes, good old sexist stereotypes. What did men do? Men worked and women stay home and cook.
Batty Street. Batty Street.
What was that?
You got a pretty penny or some bread?
There was just a woman screaming. I wish I had a Watson. I wish I had someone to be politically correct for me so I didn't have to be... What do you have to say?
Excuse me, my good man.
Now time to chat, I've got business, got it?
Business. Alright.
Excuse me, my good man.
Now time to chat, I've got business, got it?
Guessing there's nothing else to explore.
Burner Street.
That's the same thing. Burner Street. Oh, does it mark it on my map if I look at it?
Burner Street.
Police station, where are we?
Always got to be active. See, for example, in the Marines, they salute anything that moves and comb the rest. Do the same.
What?
I have nothing to ask.
I have nothing to ask.
Commercial Street.
Commercial. Aha! The police station. It was right here the whole time.
Well, this station isn't very well kept, I say.
It's a local outpost, Watson. The daily tasks that confront these constables are not the easiest, and they are poorly paid.
Oh, poorly paid.
Her Majesty Queen Victoria. What
Queen
would she think of
Victoria.
this mess?
Right.
This police station is like a laundry. What a scandal.
Who's this?
Look, a suspect description. Michael Ostrog, wanted for questioning. Dangerous.
Michael Ostrog. Do I have that in my information? I've taken no notes yet.
Gentlemen, welcome.
Hello, I would like to speak with the Chief Inspector, if you please.
Constable Humphreys here. I am the only one in at the moment. What do you want with the chief?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am...
Sherlock Holmes? The detective,
The
that I read
detective.
about in the papers? Well, that's a treat, that is. You come about the
That's
Buffalo
me.
case, have you? Indeed.
I'm the
Not
detective.
at all. We were just
I'm the
passing by
detective.
chance. You say that there was a crime recently.
You don't know? You must be the only folk in London who haven't heard.
It won't be long until you find the culprit, no doubt.
Nothing is less certain. Suspects zero.
Zero.
Clues zero.
Zero clues.
It's not good for us, especially not in this district.
Uh-oh.
Listen, this isn't what I came here for, but if I can be of service, in a confidential capacity, of course, if you can entrust me with a copy of the preliminary reports, I could study them and return later with my conclusions.
It's just that these are official documents. I can't take a decision like that without the inspectors. The sooner we know the facts in the file, the sooner we can be of help, my friend.
Good old
Say,
Watson.
If you are Sherlock Holmes, you can find anything, isn't that true? With your magnifying glass, footprints.
My performances are often embellished by my biographer.
Oh, good, good. I will give you the reports, but could you do me a small favour first?
Small favor.
During my rounds, I dropped a leather folder containing some papers. Nothing of importance, but it's a big mistake. I would go looking for it myself, but I am stuck here on duty. I must have lost it near the seedy boarding house not far from here. Left when you leave the courtyard and left again in the lane. Perhaps you could go, ask around. We shall see what we can do.
Let's go.
Are we going to go look for these documents?
That's a goofy looking
Why
guy.
not? It'll give us an occasion to take a tour of the district, Watson.
Let's go. Now is when we do our exploring. Take a left, and then take a left again. Do you know anything?
Excuse me, my good man.
Out of the way, I don't like the look of you.
I don't like the look of you,
Commercial Street.
little kid.
I have nothing to ask.
Child labor. This is before child labor laws.
Commercial Street.
Commercial Street. What am I looking for? City boarding house. Left when you leave the courtyard and left again in the lane. Left and left.
Excuse me, my good man.
Nasty weather, eh?
Is this the right place? No. This is not the right place.
Commercial Street.
There's so much fog. Left when you leave the courtyard. And left again. Left again. In the lane.
Commercial Street.
Hmm. This does not seem
This
right.
building is a clinic.
Clinic.
I have no reason to go that way.
I have no reason to go that way.
What are we doing, Holmes?
What are we doing? Is this the courtyard? Left. Left.
Excuse me, my good man.
Now, time to chat. I've got business. Got it?
Ooh,
Good day, sir. You wouldn't happen to have seen a leather folder on the ground around here, would you?
this guy knows something.
Gentlemen, Finley, caretaker of this building, here to serve. And yes, less than an hour ago. But some of the local urchins picked it up and God only knows where it might be now.
That's unfortunate. This police bag contained documents that the local police will miss.
You're inspectors.
Not at all. I am Dr. Watson, and this is Sherlock Holmes.
Dr.
the
Watson
detective.
and Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes, the great detective. You must be here about last night's murder. Have you discovered the identity of the poor woman?
Indeed, I'd only to read the papers.
Mine is dated from this morning, and it does not say who it is.
Huh.
I'm not really engaged in this case, but if I can help the police, I will do so willingly.
Oh, to be sure. I've been told that Inspector Aberline is in charge.
Inspector Aberline.
So, according to you, I have no chance of finding this folder then.
Indeed. But I, on the other hand, should be able to find it. Do me a favour in exchange. A vagrant comes almost every night to sleep in one of the nooks not far from my windows. He coughs, howls, sometimes even sings.
That's
He's
no
quite
good.
hefty and I don't dare approach him. I've lost 3 tenants because of him. If it's you who speaks to the police, they will take this matter more seriously. Tell them about the captain. They'll know who you're talking about. In the meantime, I'll find your police bag.
Ooh. Saturday, September 1888. The 1st of September. They're only meant to expand upon the facts already stated. Documents. Any new information with this? There is the impression of a ring having been worn on one of the deceased's fingers. There's nothing to show that it had been wrenched from her in a struggle. Some of the teeth have also been knocked out, and the face is bruised on both cheeks and very much discolored. Deceased wore a rough brown ulster with large buttons in front. Assuming that's some sort of scarf or something. Hat. Some form of clothing. Decoration. Those are turn and cut. Guessing street urgent stole the ring. 8:30. A small fire was noticed, and shortly afterwards there was an immense burst of flames from the top of one of the vast buildings right in the center of the warehouse. But at 9 o'clock, the authorities of the fire brigade had heard nothing of the occurrence. Alright.
Let's go to the police station.
Good to know. This guy doesn't like my face.
So, gentlemen, have you found my police bag?
Nope.
Not quite yet. Do you know a vagrant who goes by the name of the Captain?
Captain? Yes, an old sailor.
An old
Strong as a
sailor.
Turk and tattooed from head to toe. The drink has turned him into a derelict.
He appears to be causing some problems for the caretaker of the building at the end of the street.
What do you want us to do? Every night, stairwells, halls, and porches become public dormitories, and people don't only come to sleep. I believe this man has a niece who puts him up sometimes. Her lodgings are in Commercial Street, right after the alley with the boarding house. You won't forget my folder, will you?
Nope.
Do you believe this woman will agree to have her uncle stay with her?
No idea. Oh well, let's go see her just the same.
Let's go see. Looks like it only saves the most recent conversations. Oh, no, it saves all of them. Good. So I can look back at conversations and see if there's anything that needs to be remembered.
I have no reason to go that way.
Okay. So many of these people could be Jack. There's a rich guy.
Pardon me, but can you give me some information?
Ah, misery is a terrible thing.
Alright.
There. This is where the niece of the captain must live. Good day, miss. Would you happen to be the niece of the man known as the captain?
Oh, yes, that would be me. What has he done this time?
What has he
He's
done?
Oh my god, I'm on my way.
Miss, we have come to ask if you could have your uncle come live with you. He sleeps under the windows of a boarding house, causes the caretaker no end of problems.
I know. I've lodged him for a while, and he was the same here. My landlord made me kick him out. I'm ashamed, you know. I never should have, given the state of his health. It coughs day and night.
There might be a way to calm his cough. I am a doctor. I could examine him.
You went to see a doctor at the clinic, but the medicine costs too much. I can hardly pay my rent.
We will see to it. Where might your uncle be found?
I don't know. He must be in the vicinity, but I don't know exactly where.
We will find him.
Holmes, this is serious. Find an alcoholic in Whitechapel. A needle in a haystack would be easier.
Come, dear
Needle in a
doctor,
haystack.
Let's trust to our lucky star. Moreover, we also have our informers, remember?
Are you referring to those brats to whom you are always giving charity?
Exactly. My secret police.
Secret
Someone
police.
will surely roam in this area. It suffices to find them.
Child labor.
Hello, young man. How are you?
I recognize him. It's the lad who sells newspapers, who is always calling outside our windows at Baker Street, early in the morning.
Hello, Mr. Holmes. It's a treat to see you again.
Baker
what can
Street.
I do?
Would you happen to know an old sailor who goes by the name of the Captain? A poor man who hits the bottle a bit hard.
The
Of
captain.
course, Mr. Holmes. He's there at the end of the street. Round to the left he is. But be careful, he can be a tough customer, that one.
Very good, my young man. The doctor will give you a little something. Watson?
Huh? I say, Holmes?
Is he always such a skinflint with you, Mr. Holmes? Well, thanks to you, Mr. Holmes. Anytime you need me.
I can hear someone coughing more than is natural, Holmes.
Yes, Watson. The poor man cannot be too far away. Excuse me, my good man.
Leave me alone.
I could have sworn that was a child.
Batty Street.
Guessing that wasn't him. There he is.
If, in order to listen to us, this man imposes as condition that we find his pet cockroach, there will be another murder in Whitechapel today, Watson. Yours.
Ah. He is in a critical state, Holmes. He has barely a month left.
Is there a way, dear doctor, to ensure that this last month passes in silence?
Really, Holmes, sometimes you... Oh, really? I will make note of some medicine to
Sherlock
give him immediately
Holmes.
that will relieve his pain.
Very well. I will locate an apothecary or a clinic.
I know where the clinic is. There you are, Mr. Doctor.
Good day, sir. Dr. Gibbons. You aren't from around these parts.
Indeed, Doctor. It is for someone from your neighborhood that I am here, though. His doctor asked that I acquire some medicine on his behalf. I have the note here.
Dr. Watson? Not from round here neither. This medication is quite dear. Certain documents are necessary to obtain them for free.
I don't have it. You'll have to accept my spare change. Will it be enough?
Enough to relieve your patient for a month. Would you like me to make this prescription available after that time?
According to Dr. Watson, that won't be necessary.
The possibility of a recovery?
A definitive one, yes.
There, sir.
Thank you. It's rather quiet here.
An unusual chain of events. The majority of the people hereabouts went out last night to see the great fire at the warehouse. The patients that I was minding and my staff were
The
no
fire.
exception. The former were dramatically healed, and the latter ended up sick. And with the murder last night, most of the people who weren't working wandered over to the scene of the crime. Their little aches and pains will wait until tonight or tomorrow.
A squalid murder, it would seem.
Just like what this area has become.
My
Interesting.
thanks, Doctor.
Not at all.
Good to know. Medicine.
Here
I've
is the
got the
medication,
medicine.
Watson. Is our man movable?
He should be able to stand in a few minutes and will no longer be suffering from his cough before long.
Consider the affair resolved. Accompany him to his niece's while I return to the boarding house, and then join me at the police station. Let's return to the boarding house.
The boarding house.
I have good news for you, Mr. Finley. We have sent the captain to stay with a relative, and he shouldn't bother you for a while.
I also have some good news. I
I'm
have
learning
your
so
police
much.
bag.
Thank you. I bid you good day.
Oh, it was nothing. Tell me, one of my wife's friends lost...
Another day, Finley. Another day. Let's go to the police station.
Yes, Mr. Holmes? Yes, Mr. Holmes?
Another day. That guy was beat up. Just testing. Okay.
Are you sure it's the police bag that you lost?
Yes, but someone attempted to force it open. They didn't succeed, but now the lock is stuck. Perhaps you could...
Let's see.
Two, five. Happens if I turn it. One, two. What is the objective of this? Do I have any information?
So, what news do you have, Mr. Holmes?
Nice little puzzle. I wonder if I have any clues as to how to solve it. Right now, my first clue is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so I just want the 1 and the 2 to swap places. So there we go. Close. Great. I don't even know what code I'm trying to solve. Still thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From left to right. So we want 6 up here by the end of it. I want 5 over there. So I want 4 like so. Now, close. Now, get this 1 over here and this 2 over here. One, two, one. Oh. Oh. This is tough. How do we replace 5 and 6? Don't know.
So, what news do you have, Mr. Holmes?
Do I have any clues? Don't know. No numbers. Today's date is 1888. All right. So, I can only rotate these. I want to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to do the outer ones first. And then work inwards. We need 4 here, 2 here, and 5 here. So, let's see if we can swap 4 and 5. Should be as simple as doing this. Well, we just need to figure out how to swap 3 and 5 now. I know we can do this. We can probably do this. 3 back here. 6 there. I'm very confused. I am sad. I am sad. Yo, Invincible. Yeah, we can get the parking pass sorted out. Uh, this puzzle hurts. This rotates this one, and this one. This rotates this one, and this one. This rotates this one, and this one. So, need to get it, so two's in front of four, three's in front of five, five's in front of six. Now, so one's behind three. One's behind four. All right. Time to figure this out. Hmm. I think that work was difficult. Here's what we need. Take a screenshot of that. Bring it up here. So we need to get 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here, 5 here, and 6 here. Do that. Gonna need to rotate. We rotate this way. What do we get is 1, 5, 3. Rotate. We get 3, 4. That's gonna get easy. We rotate 3, 4, 6. And if we rotate, we get 2, 4, 5. Gotta think outside the box for this one. We rotate everything twice. Where does that get us? In the correct order. Let's try this, then this, then this. Nope. Let's try this, this, then this. Nope. Try this, this, then this. Nada. Okay. I can't figure this puzzle out, so I'll have to do that next time. Oh well. I will continue to work this out. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm very confused trying to solve this with MS Paint.